Yo, what's good? My name's Kang, and let's talk about rent. I live in a one-bedroom apartment in Capitol Hill, Seattle. It's 625 square feet, and I pay $1,585 a month in rent and another $85 for water, sewage, and garbage. Once you factor in electricity, which is give or take $30 a month, my total rent is around $1,700 a month. So, what does $1,700 get you in Capitol Hill, Seattle? Well, let me show you. All right, welcome to my version of MTV Cribs. When you enter the house, right to your left, you have the shoe area where the eventual coat rack is gonna go. And then to the right, we have the dining area and the table. I got this table off Facebook Marketplace for $100. I think it's a pretty good deal. I think it works really well for this space because it's narrow, which is really good for this area since it's not that wide. In the dining room, we also have these two little nooks where I keep my bags and my grocery bags, as well as my keys and all my laundry money. Here's the kitchen, which I really like. I cook a lot of the time, so it's really great having like a full-size kitchen. What I noticed in Seattle is like a lot of the places have really old appliances or don't have that great of a kitchen. And I cook a lot of the time, so it's really important for me to have a kitchen that would actually work for me. There's also a lot of storage space in these cabinets, and to be honest, it's more than I actually really need. This kitchen's got a lot of prep space with a very big area for food prep here, and then a nice double sink with the detachable head, which is really nice. And also a garbage disposal, which I never really had in Canada before. But let me put you on a real quick tip. If you're moving into a new place, you need to cop one of these and one of these. So this is an air fryer I got from the brand Chefman. It's pretty good. I got it for $80 off Target. And this Instant Pot I got for $20 off Facebook Marketplace, but you could probably get it for around $100 new. I'll also give you a super quick fridge tour. I know it looks empty, but I promise I'm going on a trip soon. I actually do cook. Once we leave the kitchen, we enter like the living room area, which is separated by this really big archway, which is really nice because it separates the two living spaces. What I like about this place in particular is that the ceilings are really high. I'm 5'11" on a good day, and I can barely touch the top of this, which makes me guess that these ceilings are probably 7 to 8 feet tall, and it really makes the place seem bigger than it actually is. So once we enter the living room, this is where I spend most of my day, either working, playing guitar, or watching TV. In this living room, we got a super long couch, which is really nice. This couch is actually from a brand called Elliott Joy. It's retails for like $1,600, but I got it for $200 off Facebook Marketplace. And I think it's the best piece of furniture I have in the whole entire place. I also have this side table, which I got from Goodwill for like $15, and this coffee table that I got from Facebook Marketplace for like $40. Here's where I have my guitar, which I should really practice more. And here we can see I have these two lights and this map. Well, the two lights are there because there's no light in, the living room, which is kind of weird. So I needed these two lights to brighten up the space. And I have this map because, geography is pretty cool. So over here is where I spend the majority of my day, either working on YouTube, playing games, or doing my actual day job. Here we have these huge east-facing windows, which is really nice. It lets in a lot of sun when the sun does come out in Seattle. So once you leave the work area, you enter what I would consider like the entertainment area back into the living room. So after that, you enter the bedroom. Now this bedroom is actually really large, and I don't actually need this much space, but it is what it is. This is a queen mattress, so there's still a lot of space. Even with the queen in here, I have like a space for even another queen if I wanted. I got these two side tables from Goodwill for like $15 or $10 each. And above my bed, I got this big Canada flag that all my friends signed before I left. I also got this really big closet, which means I don't really have to get a dresser because I hang up all my clothes now, and then all my other stuff I put on top of the shelf. And it's really big. I even have space for like my guitar and like my suitcases and stuff in there. Moving on, I have this pretty nice linen closet, which I keep, all my camera gear and my socks and my cleaning supplies in. And after that, we have the washroom, which is, pretty basic. There's nothing really going on here. And that concludes my apartment tour. In total, I spent around $1,600 furnishing the place and another $750 on all the other stuff that you need to move in, like cleaning supplies, bedding, pillows, and that sort of stuff. All in all, I spent $2,383.86 to completely move into this place. I'm still missing some stuff like a mirror and a coat rack, but aside from that, I think I have all the furniture that I really need to move into this apartment. And if you're curious about a more detailed breakdown of how much everything costs, I'll leave a spreadsheet in the description where I outline everything and notes about it. When I moved to Seattle, I made it a goal to spend less than $5,000 on moving related expenses, which means anything from airfare to furniture. And so far, I've cleared that goal. In order to keep my costs low, I decided to buy a lot of stuff used for multiple reasons. A, it's usually cheaper. B, it's better for the environment. And C, a lot of the times this used furniture is actually better quality than the stuff that you can get at IKEA. That being said, there are things that I wanted to buy new instead of used, like my air mattress. But in a lot of cases, it actually made a lot more sense to buy things new instead of used. For example, my TV stand. I looked for a long time on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist for a TV stand that would work in my apartment. Just because my TV was so big, a lot of the ones wouldn't work. And on top of that, once I did find one that would work for my TV and then would fit in my apartment, it would be super far away and I don't have a car. And usually those other people don't have cars either. So once you factor in the cost of getting a car and picking it up, it actually ends up being more than just getting one delivered. But of course, there are things that I do regret buying new, like this TV. Don't get me wrong, I really like this TV, but I definitely think I could have gotten a better deal if I'd waited for Black Friday or just kept on looking at Facebook Marketplace. Now, I know my place looks really plain, but personally, I'm okay with waiting for a while before decorating my place because I want to be really intentional about how I decorate this place. Since I spend so much time at home, I really want to make it a space that I can call, home. Overall, let me know in the comments how I should decorate this place, or even if you just want to roast me about how much money I spent or how the place looks right now. And if you're actually curious about how to find an apartment, you can watch this video right here where I go over how to find an apartment and how to move to a new city.